Hello everyone. Kalimera and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Bonjour, hola. Just trying to brush up on my good mornings to everyone. Hope that you're all doing well. Today is the 14th of May 2020 and this is your daily divine spread. Yesterday I had a lot of uploading to do, so I didn't want to give you the message because we've been having a lot of readings that are, the general energy is practically the same. I thought, let's give it a rest. So today, another quick message, everyone. I think, I just thought that I would leave it a little bit to see if the energies are shifting. Now, of course, Venus has turned retrograde in the sign of Gemini. Jupiter is turning retrograde in about 6 hours from now. Okay, Jupiter is benevolence, expansion, growth. Venus is love, values, money, things, anything that we love, anything that makes us feel comfortable. Also, in about a day, not even 24 hours, we're going to have the Sun trining Pluto, the Sun moving through the sign of Taurus. Happy birthday to those of you that have your birthday today. Sun trining Pluto in Capricorn. Pluto is very dark. The Sun's going to bring the reality, the truth, and also maybe bring life to something that has, been dead for a while. Okay. So I feel as though this is us seeing something that's transforming, that may be starting to receive life. Okay, so something that maybe has been very long-standing. We know Pluto's very slow-moving. Capricorn is all about having put in the work, being that mountain goat and trying to even dilute and change a situation that may have been quite harsh for us. Okay. Jupiter is moving backwards. We've got Pluto, Jupiter, which will be turning retrograde in 6 hours, and Saturn. They'll all be moving backwards, okay, as well as Venus. It is retrograde season, and we're 3 weeks away from the first eclipse on the 5th of June. Let's take today's message. We've got the Tower, and the Tower is an epiphany, okay? It is also a shift. It is something that hasn't been built on sturdy, solid ground, maybe, also, that needs change, okay? Also, I do see this as something that has been crumbling for you. You may also, in the near future, have the chance to rebuild or build something brand new. I also wanted to say that Mars is now in the sign of Pisces. Okay, so Mars, we know, is our energy. Pisces is very watery. This is somewhat, because Mars is, it's very fixed. What I mean by fixed, it's very laser sort of energy and fire that we put into something, but Pisces can be quite confusing. It's also that we're trying to swim through illusions. We're trying to see what's been maybe even, we've been conflicted by something that has also, circulated around anything to do with illness. Don't forget, it was Mercury. Mercury was retrograding through the sign of Pisces when this lockdown, this COVID-19 story began. So Mars is the warrior, okay, but Mars is not very happy in the sign of Pisces. We've also got the Ten of Wands here at the foundation. whatever the case, whatever is fated, as Mars is in a beautiful aspect to the North Node in the sign of Gemini, this is something being seen, I feel. Something that was fated, and maybe could be also that someone is now putting in the energy to wrap up a situation and start something new. Why am I saying start something new? They want, you know, someone wants to collaborate, Gemini, communicate, okay, and move towards what is asked of them and what their calling is. That's what I feel, as, of course, Venus is also in the sign of Gemini. So let's take today's spread. Let's look at what's hidden. We've got the Five of Wands. So we have the Ten of Wands, and what is hidden is the Five of Wands. Whatever's been burdensome, not easy to hold up, not easy to keep standing, a situation, whatever that is for you. What you don't know, because the Five of Wands can be conflict. Someone's been conflicted, whether they're going to put in the work. But it is also the Five of Wands I see as a group situation. Whether it's 5 people or whether it's 2 people or 3 people, there is the will now to do the work here. Let's see in the recent past. We've got the Temperance card. Beautiful. And I am using the Pre-Raphaelite Tarot. All the cards I use are in the description box below. Okay, so Sagittarius, faith. Okay, faith that Archangel Michael is here to guide us, to show us that it's all in divine timing. That's something that we've been striving for, we've been trying to envision of our life, is being looked at by the divine. Now also Sagittarius is beliefs. It's got a lot to do with our upbringing, right? What is our truth? Sagittarius is also foreigners, people from different cultures. And Jupiter turning retrograde will be very interesting. How I see Jupiter retrograde is we're going back to see what we've missed. The diamonds in the rough. We're going back to find those. Okay, Jupiter is spirit. This could be the help from spirit to show us, okay, that there are values, there is something of very much importance and something that is wonderful for us. We will have the chance to see what it is. Let's look at the now. And we have the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, fiery, magnetic, very attractive, very decisive. We have got a fair bit of fire. We've also got Sagittarius. So Sagittarius is very prominent here. What's on our mind? What are we looking at? Seven of Pentacles. What I see with the Seven of Pentacles is that Saturnian trying to spin that wheel and not getting anywhere. But also this is very good in the sense that we know that this is a break. This is having a chance to take a breath. Look at the situation before we move forward. How are we going to invest more in this crumbling situation? Or is this something that we want to start new as the cycle is coming to a close? And we do have Mars here. Now the Tower is Scorpio, but for me it's also Uranus, which is the revolution. It's something different. It's being eccentric, doing things in a completely different and radical and new way. So breaking down those structures that were not serving us. That's what I see here. So we do have Pluto, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Some of you may be on the cusp. Okay, this is change where our beliefs are concerned, where the future is concerned, as well as we know that the top of the, you know, Scorpio, Sagittarius, they're at the top of the zodiac wheel, which means how we work with others, you know, the future also. It's not a personal energy, it's more of a collective. Let's have a look at the action and advice. We've got the Four of Swords. So there is a bit of a break here. Four of Swords is someone that's been heartbroken, no doubt. They haven't been doing anything about it other than looking at the situation. There's been someone's not been able to move. They haven't been able to see how they can get out of a difficult situation. And I see that the Tower is a godsend here. I truly believe that. Four of Swords is also someone who's psychologically trying to work with themselves. They're going within, okay, to see what their next move will be or how they can come out of a situation that's been very burdensome. The outcome, please. And we've got the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is that perception. Let's take the hidden position. What am I saying, the hidden position? The position of the divine. So we don't know, obviously. The divine is an action or a message that we don't know, but it's also something that we will be shown from spirit. So this is the help, obviously, as well from spirit, but also from the reflection of the sky. What's happening up there is reflected to us. And we've got the Two of Swords, a decision. Two of Swords, a lot of blindness here. Okay. But this is, again, it's a perception. I feel as though that with this Tower, look at both of these cards. There's two people that are blindfolded here. Now, this may also have to do with if you are in a relationship, some sort of a union, whether it's romantic or family or work. I do believe that both people are not seeing now. They're blinded to the truth, and this is going to be the epiphany. We've got 8 and 2 is 10 swords here, and another 4, that's 14, which is Sagittarius, temperance, which is talking about moderation, trying to find our footing, trying to bring that even keel in what we're trying to manifest, what we're trying to bring to our lives. Something that has got to do with leveling up. What's at the bottom? And we've got the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Someone who may have money worries, okay? We do have someone that's got a lot on their mind. Look at the worrisome attitude here with the King of Pentacles. He's trying to manifest something that is long-lasting, stable, maybe even to do with a commitment. Commitments can be around work, can be around business. Now we know the King of Pentacles could also be a family man, someone who's got family obligations, could be just a father, could be someone who is supporting others. Nevertheless, this person has got a lot on their shoulders. We've got the Six of Cups right underneath. And the Six of Cups is a soulmate connection. Okay, it's a divine union. Here we've got a group. Okay, so like a tribe, whether this is a family situation, whether this is a love connection which feels like family. So obviously we know that with the Six of Cups, it could be a relationship, any sort of a relationship, which is coming back now with Venus retrograding, Jupiter retrograding, Saturn retrograding, Pluto retrograding. Something that is being given the chance, if there hasn't been the will or the ability to change the foundations. Here comes the divine, bringing in that chance. Beneath that is the Five of Pentacles, so a feeling of lack, whether it's funds, whether it's emotional, whether it's connection, and I'm going to say whether it's also distance, because we do have Temperance here. We've also got the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is Sagittarian. It's also Aries energy. Aries, because we know that it's a very youthful energy, but also Page of Wands is the minor arcana of the Fool. And we know that the Fool is a new beginning. It's someone who's taking that decisive action. It's Martian ruled. Okay, so someone who's willing to take that risk, but that's in the recent past. Okay, also we know that that is the messenger. Yeah, so whatever that message was in the distant past, and we've got the Five of Swords as well, it was conflictual communication, which left the group, the people, whoever is involved here, in a sense of feeling that there is no help, that even, you know, even the divine, our higher self, our divine self, felt as though all hope was lost here, I feel, with the Five of Pentacles. But here is the Six of Cups, which says that you need to trust. If this is a family connection, of course, we could be talking about siblings, a sibling situation, any family, nevertheless. We know that the King of Pentacles is also the father. We do have the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is someone that's spontaneous. They're going to take the action, and that's what's happening now. We know that the Queen of Wands is also very generous, but the King of Pentacles seems as though he's more holding back, you know, not moving, not budging. As you could see, he's holding on to that pentacle. Pentacles are very slow, but what happens with the Pentacles is that it's more about committing long term, whereas fire is now. I want that now. I desire that now. I'm going to take it now. Okay, so let's take more cards. Let's have a look at love with the Romance Angels. Free yourself. Whatever's been a heavy burden for you. Ten of Wands, this is a completion. Now this could even mean free yourself from your ideas, and that you are bound by a cycle. As you could see, the free yourself again is that circle. Okay, something that's been very difficult for you. There hasn't been a solution, a way to get out of this. It's time to take back control of your life. Take back control of your thoughts. And if you haven't been able to do that, as I said, on your own, here comes the Tower. Let's see what else we've got. We've got engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So free yourself from the thoughts, or for those of you that have been in a narcissistic relationship, it may have been, you may have gotten to the point of engagement and not committing fully. So, you know, engagement means there's a ring put on your finger, right? So that could be, we know that the ring in the Lenormand is also a cycle. So engagement can mean something that you have been dealing with, okay? So what I feel here is that there is a possibility to, you know, and with the help of the divine, to be able to break this cycle, whether it's been an engagement, obligations, because we know that engagement means we're engaged to something, so we've got commitments, right? Let's see what the third card is. And we've got calling in your soulmate. Archangel Michael is here. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So I'm going to say, for those of you that have been in a narcissistic relationship, you're taking back control of your life. Engagement could mean getting closer to someone, or that is going to be showing up in the future. We do have calling in your soulmate, which is the soulmate connection. Okay, so even visualizing it, and also prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. as you could see here, again, a sense of being trapped by your thoughts, being trapped by commitments, being trapped by some sort of a situation that you cannot free yourself from. I love the Tower here. I always say it. What's at the bottom? Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss feelings with each other. So honesty, truth. This could be the epiphany of some truth coming through. Let's take 3 Lenormand. We have the bouquet, which is an offer, something very pleasant. We've got the mice, so something that went to in the past, something that had potential, has gone through a test of, I don't know, there's been nuisances, whether it's external situations, whether it's other people, whether it's this lockdown, financial loss, or a situation that was draining, some sort of a testing chapter, I'm going to say here. And we've got the child. So the child is beautiful. The child is something new, okay? This is Sun in Leo, and we talk about a lot of love and generosity here. The child can also speak of something having transformed. This is a card of innocence, but also very, very playful energies. Now, it could be financial losses regarding a child. We did say that the King of Pentacles could be a father. What's at the bottom? We've got the clover. And the clover means luck. So I'm going to say that the losses or whatever was heavy and difficult with the mice, as well as the freeing yourself. Yes, it's been the moment that you've had to work through. Work has had to be done to either leave something behind, change your perception of, whether you are free to move and stand in your truth, whether this is love, family, work, whatever has been hard now is somehow being moved out of the way. The Tower, let's have a look at that. We have that 5 of Pentacles in the past. And we have, the Moon. And the Moon, yes, is fears. The Moon is Cancer, Pisces, things that are unknown. This is also a very strong perception card. The Moon can speak of our unconscious, the subconscious, things that have been hidden. Now, I feel as though because we are going to have those eclipses around the axis, Cancer, Capricorn, I do feel that the epiphany will be in relation to how we feel secure. What is our emotional security? Are we surrounded by family, by love? How is our unconscious self feeling secure? If we haven't been, then that's going to change, okay? And that can mean, of course, it does ring very much the Chariot. The Chariot is also Cancer. It's moving away from something that did not give you the understanding that you are safe. Now, again, the Moon can speak of the mother. Speaking of the Moon is transiting Aquarius right now, so this is sort of emotionally being detached at this point here. But the Moon is going to be moving in the next few hours into the sign of Pisces. And we know that that could be, emotionally digging deep, trying to see the illusion. And the Tower, I believe, could show us that. What's at the bottom? We have the Page of Cups. Page of Cups, which is Pisces. Page of Cups is an unexpected offer coming in, an apology coming in. This is very youthful energy, just like the child here. And we've got the 10 of Pentacles. So this could be an apology around anything to do with commitments, family, an offer for stability, for financial security as well. And this could also be an offer of let's take our relationship to the next level. Okay, because we do have engagement and calling in your soulmate. As I was telling you the other day, from the 13th of the month, now we've got about a week of beautiful, very lucky days. And that's because the sun in Taurus is trining Pluto. As well as that, the sun in about 3.5 days will be trining Jupiter in Capricorn, which is one of the most benevolent and luckiest days of the year. So let's take a few more cards. First of all, I'd like to see this King of Pentacles. And I do see a lot of fear around the reading here, people. And I'm getting the goosebumps as I am looking at Archangel Michael, who is present here in 2 cards. And he is my spirit guide. Let's take the King of Pentacles. And we've got the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is a water sign. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. We do have more Pisces and Cancer here. And with Scorpio, of course. So Queen of Cups again is someone who is very loving, nurturing, providing security, emotional security to others. She's very selfless, everyone. So she could be also someone that is guiding emotionally, guiding this King of Pentacles emotionally. And for those of you that are in a soulmate connection, this could be a side to you, whether you've got strong water in your chart or not. There is strong intuition here. And I'm going to say that in this relationship, if this is romantic, then the divine feminine was much more open, okay, and trusting. Whereas the King of Pentacles, whether he is earth or not, was someone that had... someone that was not going to open their heart unless they had the sense of security that there was value here, or there was gain here, or and they were more like with their feet on the ground, not so open emotionally, more focused on physical, tangible things. And that may have been a lesson here. Let's take now cards for all the positions. 10 of Wands and 6 of Wands. Okay, so more fire. 16 Wands, 16. 10 and 6 is 16. The Tower. If there has been ego here, that's coming down. Okay, that is the epiphany, the lesson here. Also, I'm going to say that whatever has been hidden will be shown. As you can see, she's in her birth suit here. She's feeling a little bit embarrassed. So someone is going to have an epiphany where maybe even secrets that have been kept will be shown, and there will be a sense of embarrassment here. Someone is being very humbled. Now, for those of you that have been holding the fort, trying to manifest something, you've been pushing for that, you will be successful. We've got the 5 and the 6 of Wands. Let's look at the hidden position. And we've got the Page of Wands. So yes, someone is willing to take that risk. 6 Wands here. Sending out that message, not being so egotistical, egocentric, and embarrassed. But also, yes, someone is willing to go on that adventure, take that risk, send that message. What is happening here with the Temperance card? 10 of Pentacles. Yes, Jupiter is bringing luck, expansion, growth, security, financial or even emotional security. Let's have a look at the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, everyone. In the now. Ace of Wands. Okay, new beginnings. Yes, she is. The Queen of Wands is going to take the action. She desires something very much so. And we know that this is also something that is seen something that is created. Now, yes, it could be a business that this Queen of Wands has created. She is wanting a new beginning. She is moving towards her desires. A lot of fire energy. 9 of Pentacles just fell. 9 of Pentacles, and I'm going to say, remember what I always say with that 9 of Pentacles, that it is someone that's standing strong financially, but it's also someone who's put in a lot of effort to manifest something, their security, whether it's through relationship, work, whatever, what have you. 9 of Pentacles and the 10th Pentacle. And I do see here with the 7 and the 9 of Pentacles, it's that Saturnian work that's needed to be done. And that's what we've been working on. Okay, so let's have a look at that 4 of Swords. What's going to come of that? And we've got the 4 of Cups. So I feel as though something has not been accepted, an apology in the past. Also, a commitment has not been accepted for whatever reason. Someone hasn't been able to either come to terms with their fears, okay? Come to terms with their fears, with their obligations that have not let them be free to move towards what they desire and what their heart tells them to. The 4 of Cups is an offer that's usually not accepted. But I feel as though this is what's coming around. As soon as someone is free to be able to move emotionally, spiritually, literally. Okay, 4 of Cups is that offer is coming back. It's coming back, it's on the table. And as I said, I do feel it's got a lot to do with the past. Something that has been celebrated in the past and wanted to get stable. 4s always speak of our security, our stability, right? Don't forget number 4 of the major arcana is the Emperor. The Emperor, which is quite tough. It's Saturnian. I feel this has got a lot to do with their retrogrades. The situation is coming back. We do have the 4 of Cups. We had the 6 of Cups. Remember that soulmate card. That's the 10 of Cups. That's coming back. For those of you that this is a soulmate that is coming back from the past, someone that may have been deceptive. Not everyone is going to take back someone from their past. This could be them coming back to apologize. Some of you will accept this. For a lot of you, maybe the person you're dealing with has moved on, or you could have moved on, and the person that's coming back, that could be their epiphany and their shock. Let's have a look at that 8 of Swords. And we've got the Magician. So this is a number 1. It's an ace. It's the communication. It's Mercury. Communicating and giving us everything that we need to make that magic, okay? We know that Mercury is the magician. The magician has the ability to communicate in a very intelligent way. I just dropped a card. It fell in the reverse. 10 of Cups, and it fell right here. So 10 of Cups for me in the reverse means it goes back a step to the 9 of Cups. Now, for those of you that have been putting a lot of energy, as I said, someone may be wanting to take a risk. They may be seeing that someone has moved on. Exactly what I was saying. For others of you, taking that risk is going to bring you those 10 of Cups. That's what I see here. So there are many of you out there, so I need to mention all the messages. Let's look at the divine position. 10 of Cups we know is bliss, happiness. For some of you that have been on different sides of the coin, so very different ideas, not being able to find the balance, then you could be leaving it behind and communicating that. And moving towards something else that you know, you're moving towards your calling. We've got calling in your soulmate. So could that be suddenly someone new coming through? We do have an ace here. Let's have a look at that Two of Swords. And we've got the Wheel of Fortune. So here is Jupiter. The cycle has ended. Now, this is someone that cannot see, so they're going with what they spiritually understand, what their higher self is telling them. And Sagittarius, again, is karma. What goes around comes around, people. Let's see what happens after this ending of a chapter. And we've got the Six of Pentacles. That is beautiful. So Libra, partnerships, equality, generosity, understanding. Beautiful. So, as I always say, what goes around comes around. If we've been doing the work, we've got we had the Five of Pentacles, we've got the Six of Pentacles, we've got the Seven of Pentacles. The Eight is not here. We've got the Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. There is so much earth, which speaks of something, a process that is very, very slow, but also something that is moving towards committing for the future, reaping the rewards. And we've got the Star here. And the Star is Aquarius. We are looking at our future. This is a wish fulfillment. This is social media. We've got two jugs here. She's pouring from one to the other. She is standing in her truth. And I always say the naked truth here with the card of Aquarius. Also here with the embarrassment or the humbling. For those of you that have been dealing with someone that was quite deceptive, they could have been humbled through, you know, the cosmic energy that we've been going through. There is newness here. There is a lot of positivity here, everyone. Aquarius, Taurus, values, commitments, faith, choices. Look at the dove here. And the dove means peace. It means tranquility. It means love. Wow, I just got the goosebumps. Two of Wands. The door has been opened. The choice has been made. All right, for some of you, I'm going to say that this King of Pentacles may have had a choice between two. We've got Queen of Cups and Queen of Wands. Okay, so he may have had a choice between two. This could be an epiphany that he is now ready to take the action towards what his heart desires, what his higher self tells him. He's got strong intuition. Now, usually I see it as Taurus, so obviously Scorpio is right opposite. Scorpio is very deep. It could be very hidden, could be quite deceptive. You know, Pluto can be quite harsh, but also this is transformation, getting deep, connecting on a very deep level. And why I'm mentioning Taurus is the sun is still moving through Taurus. Scorpio is right across. Okay, now when we've got the sun in Taurus and Scorpio is right across, anything, you know, when the moon passes through Scorpio, that is a sense of being, you know, being able to see something that has been really deep and hidden. Don't forget that full moon we had recently in the sign of Scorpio. So our values, money, our commitments, how we commit to others, self-worth issues, heavy and deep connections. That's what the axis Taurus and Scorpio are. And it's also the axis of money. Let's have a look. I'm going to take 3 cards, one on each person. So one on the Queen of Wands, one on the Queen of Cups. Could be the same person, people. And one on the King of Pentacles. Let's look at the King. I will climb any mountain. I will swim any river to be with you. Come to me. So yes, could be someone who is at a distance or someone that you've been dealing with for a long time who has been very gradual, very slow, very careful, but they're willing to do the work. And they have been. And they've been feeling as though they've been spinning their wheel and not getting anywhere because they've had a lot on their plate. Queen of Cups, sorry. I said King of Cups. For some of you, yes, it could be a divine masculine. Wealth is not important to me. Wealth for me is connecting to my other half on a spiritual and emotional level. Nothing else matters. I'm tripping over my words. I'm trying to rush here. And Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. I do apologize, but I'm married. I know I lied, but now you know. Now, everyone, I'm going to say, as I always say, we've got 2 5s here. These messages could be from these people or towards these people. Take them as they resonate for you. We've got quite a few 5s, so 5s mean changes. Okay? 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Wands. And we had the Hierophant, remember, another 5. Yeah. 3 5s, 15. 15 is the devil energy, it's Saturn. So everyone, I do feel here with the Aquarius card because, you know, Saturn now moving retrograde. It's going to go back to finish business in the sign of Capricorn. I feel that that's where, especially with Saturn retrograde for the next few months, I do feel that the blessings that are being worked on will be shown to us. For others of us, it's going to be at this time around eclipses. For others of us, that this has been something they've been committing or trying to manifest. The rewards could be coming around December. So do not lose hope. Saturn, we know, is all about timing. It's karma, and it's the lord of karma and chronos, time. So he's very slow moving. Let's take the message from Spirit today and let's see. I'd love to hear your comments of what has been nice for you, what is coming in the next few days that is very beneficial. We do have the Wheel of Fortune here. We've got Archangel Michael blessing our lives. There is work being done, okay? And do not give up on calling in your soulmate because they are around you. Let's take the message. Reach out. And this, you know, the peacock's feathers that are on her chest, which is something beautiful, can also speak of ego. Okay, there is a sense of vanity here with these. We know that the beautiful male peacock does fight till its death with the other males for a female. So we know you're reaching out right now for help due to a current situation. Support is as much about the physical act of accepting help where offered as it is about the emotional benefits and learning that it's truly okay to accept support however it's presented to you. So yes, reach out if you need to, okay, and accept help. And this can also mean, the reach out can also mean that the humbling energies that are here could be bringing in the positivity. Why? Because there is a humbling energy, as I said, with that 6 of Wands in the foundation. All right, everyone, I will leave you with that. I don't know if I'll be bringing another video to you tomorrow. I might leave it a couple of days as I've got a lot of work to do. As I said, I will be bringing these videos as I feel called to do so. So sending you much love, much light. Press that, that little bell there so that you know when I'm uploading. And thank you for those of you that are new to my channel. Thank you for subscribing and being here. All right, everyone, sending you lots of love, lots of light, many blessings and much healing. Stay positive, everyone. We're coming out of this, especially with that magician here. Expect the unexpected information that could be quite shocking. And thanks to the divine, we will see the truth. The truth is getting uncovered. All right? Love you lots. Bye-bye.